Liability. Bernard Osawa, your project director and partner at Frontier Energy. Can you speak to us about, the issue of reliability, of the power supply? Because accessibility is one thing, cost is another, which we'll speak about. But, just to be sure that you have a reliable supply of such a critical, product for the Kenyan economy. What are your thoughts around reliability? Where are we at? How do we compare? And what can we do to improve that?
Okay. Thank you, Yvonne. And it's interesting, the first question he asked. In terms of satisfaction, the percentage accessibility and the numbers are impressive. And if you put it into perspective, across Africa and other developing countries, our numbers are high. But we shouldn't sit pretty and say our numbers are high and sacrifice quality. So quality is a big issue. And I think Kenya Power and all the planners squarely lie on our crossfire hairline. It is important, and the regulator has put very clear guidelines on the level of quality service that is required. The DG is in the house, and he can probably tell us how well is Kenya Power complying. But what are the sanctions if they are not complying? That's a totally different field that needs to be addressed. Are they complying with the requirements? What are the penalties? That is a problem.
What in your view would be, the requirement? What should be the standard in terms of reliability of that supply? 52% of the consumers of energy, like we've heard, are manufacturers, and they need, energy in bulk supply, and they need it,
Yes, I mean, definitely there are challenges in the sector, and the issues of quality of supply need to be addressed, and the issues of quality of service need to be addressed. And sometimes as a customer, you just need someone to talk to you. We were talking about that earlier. If you're not going to have power, or if it's going to be 2 weeks, please tell me it's going to be 2 weeks. Don't tell me I'm sending someone tomorrow. So that's to do with service, and there we believe KPLC as the interface needs to do something, whether it's to do with their staff or the system or their protocols. I think that's a point of discussion that we need to clarify. But the kind of engagement, communication and all that is important. Everybody has challenges. You have challenges. But if you communicate well, I'll accept it better. There, I think Kenya Power needs to do something. But in terms of quality of supply, yes, there are various challenges. They were talking about subcontractors doing not quality work, which leads to quality of supply issues. But who is responsible for the subcontractors? Do we have a quality control procedure? Do you have a regime? Now, I don't work for Kenya Power, but I understand, according to the regulator, there are some performance or service requirements that are expected. And I think the best thing that KPLC can do is to comply with those. And the best thing that EPRA can do is to have the muscle to sanction them when they don't do what they need to do.
Absolutely.
No. Engineer Julius Riongo, tumezungumzia kuhusiana na reliability, yani kama stima ambayo unayo pale unaweza kuitegemea. Ningependa kidogo tuangazie hasa wafanya biashara wale wakubwa na wale pia wadogo. Tazama mfanya biashara mdogo kama anaendesha biashara kinyozi. Amenunua zile mashine zake pale, anategemea wateja, lakini